Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's San Francisco going up against Edmonton. All right, ready to go here. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. Inside. And we're underway in Denver.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. So digging in, Luke Raley. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
1 out, base is empty. Cut out and missed at 101. 1 and 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So up next, Randy Arozarena. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Up the middle. Nice grab. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it. So a man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Polanco in his 9th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that bunted towards third. Fires across the diamond, and Polanco is out. Back here at Coors Field. And our starting pitcher here today, Randy Johnson. What's the word on him?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And that one missing low.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that one misses up and in. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Ball 1, no strikes. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. Now a relay to third, and he's got an RBI triple.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Carson Williams in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And a pitch.
Ball inside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Oh, that's it.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ball 1 there.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw.
Swing and a miss struck him out. Huge strikeout there. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Golden opportunity right here. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. In the air out towards right center. Raley makes the play. Both runners tagging. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they're up by 3. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Williams at third with 2 away.
Ball, that's down.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. Coming home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Dalton rushing. Stands in now and watches strike 1. Runner on the go. Strike in there.
Well, with this
He's in there.
And safe. It's a stolen base. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cole Young. And first offering is fouled off. Bunting for a hit. Santander. And he's out on the tag. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And there's a foul ball.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3. Here's Dylan Moore. And a swing and a miss.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history.
Ouch, that one got him.
Now, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled.
Rudder takes off. Bunt attempt misses. Throw to second. Out there. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. At the plate, Jordan Lawler. Johnson back to work. That one fouled off. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Now it's going to be Anthony Santander. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first in time. Now here is Travis Bazzana. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Denver, now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Donovan Solano now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And now the center fielder, Luke Raley. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. Back here at Coors Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and the batter will be the shortstop, Carson Williams. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Man at first, Roman Anthony now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike.
He made it.
Throw to second. He's safe. Williams at second with nobody out.
One and one.
Squirts away a little bit. Inside.
Nope, that's inside.
And it's 2-1.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
On the ground to first, but it kicks foul. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and a base hit. And he's got a double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a ball. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Stays alive. And a 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2 down.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. That one felt good, and they tack on 3. It's 7-0. So digging in, Dylan Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the last half of the third. Late on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. Strike 1. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Solano. Throw to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Start of the 4th, and now Randy Arozarena. Arozarena, 30 years old now, and he was born in Cuba. Williams sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Jorge Polanco digs in now. There's a strike.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Slings it across. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Cole Young. And a bunt back at the pitcher. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. And the batter now, Jordan Lawler. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Bryce Miller.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next offering is down low. 1-1. And that one ripped to left, and it's into the gap. The throw in, makes the turn and heads for second. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now he steps off, nothing going on at first. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Next to hit, Anthony Santander.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Safe at second with a stolen base. Lawler leads off second with nobody out. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 9-0. So up next, Travis Bazzana, 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. On a line, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
Oh, and they got him leading. He's out. Next to hit, Carson Williams. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. That one just misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one hammered way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. They'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 10-0. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the All-Stars taking on, so almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Ryan Wu. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Robles hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's Byron Buxton. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's going to be Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Wu picks to first. Buxton gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that one hit to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. He keeps his composure and they get the out. So now here's the DH, Jake Berger. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time, and the inning is over. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Walker Buehler. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Leading off, Edgar Martinez. First pitch, and it just misses. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1-2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. One away. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. On the ground. Tosses across to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the center fielder, Luke Raley.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Second inning set to go. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Woo back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Out to short, Young. Throws across the diamond and quickly 1 away in the second. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. They say you win.
0-1. Ball.
No score here in the second. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Snags it for the second out.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Matt Shaw stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Ball.
He swings and fouls one off. That's outside.
Nope, that's outside.
And now 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Knocks it down to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now here is Seiya Suzuki. A little out front there as he swings through it.
It's 0-1.
That one misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Out at third. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Randy Arozarena. Walker Buehler will go back to work. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Lawler. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Adios, pelota. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. And here is Cole Young. Swings and chases a low one there.
No balls. 1 strike.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2. To the right side, Moore. Slings to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Cal Raleigh at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
0-1.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. Welcome in from the Polo Grounds. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Ropers taking on the Giants. Just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Luis Castillo.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Rips one to right. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Back-to-back base hits. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Corey Seager stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Turner at second. Chorio on at first with nobody out. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tie them up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Counts full.
And that'll load the bases.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Infield comes in now. At the plate, Marcelo Meyer. Singing maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. Bases juiced, no outs.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So digging in, Pudge Rodriguez. Golden opportunity right here. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And that one is downstairs. And a count even 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Get ready for some
3-1.
action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
No,
Kyle
that's inside.
Tucker at the plate now, and that's inside. And that is out of play. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Ground ball to the right side. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 2-0. First and second, 2 outs. Christian Moore digs in now. Swings through that.
0-1.
To the right side.
Foul
And
ball.
that's just foul. And
1
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Edgar Martinez.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, after putting up a
0-1.
nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
0-2 now. Curve in the dirt.
1-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Suzuki running hard for it. Takes it in for the out. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Here's someone,
0-1.
historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Fires over to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's going to be Luke Raley. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tucker makes the catch, inning over. Second inning set to go. Anthony Santander at the plate. Castillo back to work. Check swing called strike. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure.
Oh, he botches it. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the DH, Trey Turner. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
The strong second
Zero
inning is
balls,
a
1 strike.
confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Raley makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's
No
going to
balls,
have to
1
make
strike.
sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough.
Strike
They're going
2.
to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys
0-2.
doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And now
1-2.
1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter,
2-2.
even though he's behind in the count.
That one is absolutely belted. Chourio giving chase. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Cole Young in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Fouled off to the right.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Up the middle. Moore throws to first in time. That's one out in the bottom of the second. And the batter now, Cal Raleigh. That one in there across the letters. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Inside, almost got him. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Donovan Solano. Just missed. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
The changeup missing, and that's ball 3. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI.
They get the force. And we're back. Now here is Jackson Chourio. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the catch. One down. Seager stands in now. Walked his first time. Popped in the air, left field. Arozarena settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcelo Meyer. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-1.
And it's even up.
In.
On the ground to the left. Martinez whips it across. Third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down to third baseman, Edgar Martinez. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
It's 0-1.
And that one fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Next offering upstairs. Hit on the ground to short. Seager. Over to first.
That's it out.
One up, one down. Here's Victor Robles. 0 for 1 so far.
Number 10, Victor Robles.
And that's
No,
outside.
that's out.
On the corner for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses
That's a ball.
there. It's 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to
Count
hit
is
here
full.
with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that one is lifted in the air. And makes the grab. 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Raley
0-1.
now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Breaking ball
Ball.
misses down and away. 2 out,
1-1.
space is empty. Next pitch
That's the ball.
misses. Ball 2. And down on strikes he goes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. That one fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs, can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Bangs off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike. 1-1.
In the dirt, blocked. And a 1-1. This one popped up. Polanco calls it in, 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at bat alive.
Squirts away a little bit. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now, Randy Arozarena. And a swing and a miss.
Well, these guys showing great
0-1.
discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Out to short. Seager tosses to first. They get the out on a Rosarena. So up next, Jorge Polanco. A double and a run scored his first time up. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. And the batter will be the shortstop, Cole Young. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Fought off foul. Oh, 1 down. And a foul ball. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. He goes down looking. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Castillo back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Turner at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, just threw that fastball by and elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And there's a ball. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Jackson Chorio will hit next. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1. Ball.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Raleigh, in his 4th year, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's a little bit low.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a good eye there. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Donovan Solano getting ready to hit. Pitch misses. 1-0. One out, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Crawford takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. They say you win.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Off the plate inside, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Suzuki makes the grab, and that ends the inning. And we're back, and here's Corey Seager to hit.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
The pitch. And that one hammered back there. Gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd, and that gives them a lead. It's 3-2. Here's the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. 0 for 2 in this one. Now he breaks his bat.
Now batting, catcher,
Pudge Rodriguez now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big.
So they turn things over to the righty, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tucker swings through it for strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. Meyer rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, he'll score easily. It's 4-2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Rodriguez, the lead runner at second. Moore at first. One gone. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Slides for the stop. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the center fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
2 strikes.
That's to third. Martinez throws across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Edgar Martinez. Swing and a ground ball. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And Martinez is out. And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
0-2.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2.
Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now
So digging in, Luke Raley. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Next pitch
Ball.
is outside. Man at first,
2
one
balls,
away.
no strikes.
The bit
Yeah.
behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may
2-2.
see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Top of inning number 7, Trey Turner at the plate. Strike 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it
0-1.
on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
1-1.
That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. Late on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone
1-2.
all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to
That's the
look
ball.
down in the zone.
2-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Jackson Chorio, the next to hit, 1 for 3. First pitch swinging.
It might be time to choke up a little bit.
0-1.
Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Corey Seager. He's already homered in this game. And the first
That's the
pitch
ball.
misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Now a fly ball to right center. Raley makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 7th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, that's today's
0-1.
style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Not close
1-2.
with that one. Now 1-2. And no one can get there. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. And the tying run is on base.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 1. Rasmussen checks the runner.
Oh, he
Polanco
saved.
back in his stomach.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
So the tying run at second. In the air, left field. Chorio pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Line drive, base hit around third. Here comes the throw, and he's out. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. First pitch misses.
Ball.
Pounding ball here, rolls foul. In the air out to center. Suzuki running hard for it. He's got it, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Marcelo Meyer. Brash back to work. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And that misses.
That's the ball.
And 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball. That to right. Robles hauls it in, and there's one away. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. And there's the strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one
strike.
by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now two aboard.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Moore now at the plate as he swings through strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it. Meyer on second. Tucker over at first with one away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball one there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Into center. It falls in, and that's a knock. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couple of singles back to back. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Now here is Anthony Santander. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Bryce Miller will take over here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Just missed.
That's the ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
So they're all loaded up. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Base hit. 1 run is in. The second run scores, and they're up by 4.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now a chance for Seiya Suzuki.
Ball.
Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score, and we're in the top of the 8th. Off the mark there. And the count is even 2-2.
2-2.
That one
Full
just
count.
misses. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Trey Turner now. There's the strike.
It's 0-1. Hey, right.
In the dirt, but kept close.
2 strikes.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Edgar Martinez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
To second, there's one. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Chourio snags it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Gabe Spire. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Here comes Corey Seager.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
He's already homered here in this one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Way out front for strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Puts a bunt down. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcelo Meyer. That one ripped right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Seager around third. And that's going to roll to the wall. 1 run across. He's not stopping. On his way home. Not in time.
No, he's in there.
He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. Look out.
That hit him.
And it hit him.
Just a fastball that got away from him there. He didn't have the right finish to it. Good extension that he needed to get to his target.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle, and that's a base hit. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Picks himself up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the...
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Andres Munoz.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. 2 on, 1 out. Got him swinging. And now the center fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He will score. Rosarena gets it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
0-1.
Turner, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it
No
close.
balls. 2 strikes.
Moore on third. Suzuki on at second with 2 down. And ball 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now the left fielder, Randy Rosarena. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Strike 2.
0-2.
That one missed.
1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's a ball.
Just misses with that one. On the ground, Seager handles, throws to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. So up next, Jorge Polanco. Tap foul at the plate. The pitch. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Young,
0-1.
batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And there's a ball. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Over to Seager. Out. A double play to end it. 10-2.